The class for today just got over. Our school has made all the arrangements. Oh, hi guys. It's me, Pardip. How are you? I hope you're doing absolutely fine. I too am great. Just finished my classes. I hope you also have lots of works and everything to be completed before the last date, right? So today I want to tell you something important. You see, I was the head boy of our school for the past 2 years. And in that 2 years, I got to learn many new things. And not just me, the head girl, the vice head boy, vice head girl, every member of the student council. And all of that was because of you. 2 years back, we were among the candidates. And you voted for us, and now we're here. But now there's a change in the student council. New candidates will be appearing, and you have one important task to do. You will vote. The leaders that you're going to select will represent you in the student council. I thank all of you for all the love and support you gave us.
I'm Tanmay Malal, and I have been the head girl of the school for the past 2 years, and it has been such a great privilege for me. And now we have another election coming up, so I request all of you to support all the candidates and vote for them, give them all your support, and may the best candidate win.
Today, make the decision. Let me introduce you to the candidates contesting for the Student Council 2021-22. So sit back and listen carefully to what they've got to say. Here we go.
All my respected teachers and my dear friends, I am Gokul Krishna P of class 9B. I am studying here for almost 6 years and I hope that you all know me. If not, I think now you have some idea about me. As everybody knows that our school elections are coming soon, so I, Gokul Krishna P of class 9B, is participating as the school head boy in this election. If you are electing me as the head boy of the school, I am going to do the best thing that I can. But let me request you something wholeheartedly, guys. Please vote for the one who deserves it and who can make best use of it. We usually have a feeling that school elections aren't that much important in our school life. But let me tell you something, guys. School elections are very important because we are the budding prodigies of the nation. We are tomorrow's hope and we are going to govern our country by ourselves. So school elections are very important in our school life. Having said these, I am saying one thing, that voting have a lot of responsibility. We need a lot of thinking capacity for casting each and every vote. Add that thinking before you vote for each and every personality. Voting have a lot of privilege and I hope that you will use that privilege wisely. I am repeating my words. Please vote to the one who deserves it and who can make best use of it. Thank you for all teachers who gave me the wonderful opportunity to speak and participate in this election. Thank you and have a nice day.
A warm and charming hello to all my dear friends. I'm Devathirth of class 9B. My father, Mr. Kiran, and my mother, Mrs. Jayasree. My hobbies are doing doodle art, reading books, and interacting with each other. And I'm confident that I can talk and interact with you all and make you all friend. So now you all will be thinking that what is the need of talking this? Because I'm a contestant of the head boys election. If you make me as a head boy, or if I become as a head boy, one thing which I definitely do is that I will do the duties of the head boy in an enthusiastic manner. And if you have any queries about the school or in academics or in cultural activities, I will try my level best to give the answer and the best answer. And if you are having any issues in this online platform, you can consult me without no hesitation. I will give the best support which I can do as a friend, senior, junior, or as a head boy. And I used to keep a very healthy and happy connection with our teachers and non-teaching staff. And I will keep the well-disciplined atmosphere in our Christ Nagar school. So with this, I conclude my words in the belief that You will make me as a head boy. Thank you all and have a nice day.
Muhammad Ali once said, "What keeps me going are my goals." I believe that it is true for myself as well. If you have nothing to aim, you have no motivation, no dreams and no desire. I would not be standing for this respected role of head boy if I did not have these things. Hi everyone, my name is Hari Govind and I am from class 9A. I am standing as a candidate for the head boy position. Firstly, I would like to become the head boy as I feel I have the ability. And if I become the head boy, it would be a great personal achievement for me. Secondly, I really appreciate how much my school has done for me, and I genuinely want to give something back to the school in a positive way. I would also put the effort into talking to you, and I hope you will tell me your opinions so that I can put them forward to make a difference. I believe our school is like a tree, and we all are part of it. For example, the teachers are like the roots who supplement us with the knowledge and help us to grow. If I become a head boy, I would be like the manure that the gardener spread to enrich the ground. Just that a little added extra can make a big difference. I realize that being a head boy isn't about being better than anyone else. It's about having the trust of the student body to organize and represent them honestly and with enthusiasm. And hopefully I will earn your trust in time. I am not telling you to vote for me, but vote for them who deserves it and can make the best use of it. Thank you.
Greetings Christnagar, this is me Devnanda from class 9A. As you guys all know, our Meet the Candidate program is going on and I am a candidate for the position of head girl. So what will I do if you guys select me as the head girl? First things first, I can be a best friend of yours. Just think, you just don't go to a random person and share your problems. Will you? No, right? You always prefer your best friend just because they're so free to you and they're so close to you. I can be a best friend of yours so that you can share your problems with me. And the next thing, we all of us have small and big ideas in our head, so we just have to see it in a reality form in our school. I can help you with that. If you guys select me as the head girl, you can always share your ideas with that so that I can act as a mediator where we can change that ideas into reality. I hope all of you guys are safe and sound at home. I hope I can see you soon. This pandemic is not gonna help, but I wish so, fingers crossed, and the rest all lies within you. If you guys want me as your head girl, the rest is with you, right? So, love you guys so much. Bye.
Hello my dear friends, I am Himasri of class 9A and I am selected as one of the candidates for the head girl post. If I get a chance to be the head girl, my vision is to encourage each child to be independent and to develop a sense of responsibility for themselves and respect for others. According to me, a leader is one who creates a culture where everyone can put forward their ideas and feel that they are valued. I shall work hard to achieve my goals and also help others to excel in their endeavors. With this perspective in mind and with relentless spirit to serve, I shall move ahead with my aim of serving my school with diligence, devotion and dedication, and also inspire others through my action. Thank you.
A pleasant good morning to one and all. I am Adishri of class 9. I stand here with great pride and honor as a nominee for the post of school head girl. I can proudly say that I am in this school for the last 5 years and I strongly believe in our school's values of discipline, respect and integrity. I realize that being a head girl is definitely a challenging role. If I become the head girl, I promise to take up this responsibility very seriously. I will listen with your ideas and concerns upon discussions. I will try to be a best role model I can be and will make sure that I encourage and guide you on the path of learning. More than all, I would like to become your good friend, good supporter as well as a motivator. It would be an honor for me to carry out this new role and to fulfill all the duties and commitments to the best of my abilities. Thank you.
Good afternoon teachers and my dear friends. My name is Muhammad Ayman of class 18. I am contesting for the role of vice head boy. Talking about myself, I love football, cricket and music. I like to spend my leisure time reading and enjoy books of all genres. As an achievement, I was one of the 6 guest editors in the Hindu Young World during the year 2018. I will carry out my duties and responsibilities as a vice head boy with the best of my abilities and also assist and help my fellow council members in all possible ways. It's been more than a year since we have seen each other to have fun, to celebrate and enjoy school life. Though the virtual platform has given us a way to interact, it is incomplete without being together. I pray and hope that this ends soon and we are back to school as before. Thank you.
I am glad that the school is conducting elections very soon. I, Alan Girish of class 8A, will be competing for the vice head boy post for our school. My dear friends, I would like to share my views if I had been elected as a vice head boy in our school. At first, I'll become a role model for you all. As a vice head boy, I promise to speak only in English in the school campus. I will make arrangements after the discussion with the head boy, head girl and teachers to appoint a class monitor in each class to ensure that each and everyone in the class speaks in English. As a vice head boy, I'll be involving in the maximum number of events that I could participate. As a vice head boy, I'll deputize the head boy in his absence. I promise to maintain proper discipline and order in the school. I will do the duties assigned by the teachers in what they assign me to do. And the main thing that I will be looking forward is to serve the school. Thank you.
My dear friends, I am Rohit MD of class 8A. These are difficult times for the entire world. The COVID-19 has affected the life and the livelihood and activities of all sections of people. As students, we are also badly affected by the pandemic. How much we long to see each other, talk to each other, play together. Even in this time of panic and uncertainties, don't yield. Yet it is a fact that COVID has robbed us of more than 1 year of our happy school life. Internet and technologies have come to us for our rescue. Our teachers have made the best use of it to impart us lessons. We can be happy that despite its limitation, our education continues without much interruptions. On this occasion, I thank all teachers for their sincere efforts to see that our education goes on unhindered. Now, as all of you are aware, election to our school council is taking place. In this election, I am contesting as vice head boy. I assure you that if I am elected, I will be there in forefront of you working for the student cause. When the school opens after the deadly pandemic, let me also inform you that I will work with you to encourage reading habits and cultural sports activities along with studies. I once again introduce myself as a candidate contesting as vice head boy of our school. Request all of you to support and elect me as vice head boy. I hope we can see in person before long. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Hello everyone, I am Saju S of class 8A. I am a candidate for the upcoming student council election. I am contesting under the vice head boy category. If I become the vice head boy, I will provide you the best of my service. I will try to reach you all the necessary information in time. I shall obey the rules and regulations of our school. I will clear your queries and you can communicate with me anytime you want. I will be kind and generous to you. I will provide each and every bit of my studies for the betterment of our online classes. I will provide my strong cooperation in all activities and programs conducted in the online platforms. Last but not least, I will try my level best to help you despite the in the COVID-19 situations also. I am concluding my words by praying to God Almighty that we can meet again soon. Thank you. Have a nice day.
There is no such thing as luck. It's a fancy name for hard work. Greetings to all, I am Akshay Pillai Sunilkumar. I study in class 8B. Today, I stand here with great pride and honor as the nominee for the Vice Head Girl. First of all, I'm so happy, so overwhelmed, so joyous, and out of words to express how privileged I am to be a nominee for this position. This opportunity really means a lot to me. When I came to know that I was a nominee for this particular position, the first thing I did was to ask myself a question. What will you do as the vice head girl of the school? I thought hard and came up with an answer. Being the vice head girl is all about leadership and inspiring those around you to be better and to do better. I would be very responsible and try to initiate many things that would bring up the talents of the students along with their studies as well. I was always ambitious about portraying the skills of each and every student. I would assist and coordinate the functions conducted by the school. I would complete all my duties with utmost discipline and sincerity. All in all, I will try my very best for the betterment of the school. As I had said earlier, that there is no such thing as luck. It's a fancy name for hard work. If we all stand together, we will be able to achieve a lot. So let's all hard work together to bring name and fame to our school. Thank you and have a great day ahead.
Pleasant greetings to all. I am Vaida Krishnakumar of class 8B. I'm really happy to tell you that I have been nominated as the vice head girl of our school. First of all, I would like to thank our school for giving me such a great opportunity. My aim is to make or bring out the genius, artist or scholar inside you and let you be who you are. All of you have thoughts or ideas. I would help you to bring out or go deeper inside your mind and bring out the ideas which are little drops of water. These little drops of water, together we can make it a big, vast ocean. I and you together will keep the precious stone of discipline, obey it, and together with its glory our school will blaze. In this COVID pandemic situation, we are stuck at our home. We are not able to meet each other at school, but God has gifted us with the opportunity of meeting each other through virtual. In this virtual platform, we must be attentive and disciplined in the classes, and together we can get rid of this situation. Nature is beautiful, so is our school with the students. But the backbone of our school is the language that we speak in. We must improve talking English. We must speak English very fluently. And I assure you that I will help you and always be with you under any circumstances. If I get this opportunity, I am ready to take the responsibility with commitment and passion under my belt. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you so much.
Greetings to one and all. I am Devananda A of class 8B, standing in front of you as a nominee for Vice Head Girl position. First of all, let me thank my school for giving me such an opportunity. If I become the Vice Head Girl, I promise that I will make the best out of this opportunity. Coming together is a beginning, keeping together is a progress, and working together is success. I promise that I will always be an approachable Vice Head Girl who would be always open for all of you. And what I would like to be to you is a good supporter, a good friend, and a good helping hand. And moreover, someone who would like to walk a few more steps along with you. Let's come together for a better beginning, for a better progress, and for success. Let's be a team and make hard work our part and ride to success. Once again, I promise you that I will serve with dedication, determination, and sincerity. Thank you all.
Hello, my dear friends. I'm Adina Sulaiman and I'm a student of grade 8A. I'm here to compete for the Vice Head Girl position of our Students' Council 2021-22. I'm confident that I will be a good leader who will be much responsible of doing duties perfectly. I'm sure that I'm a good decision maker. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. I'll make sure that I view everyone's opinions and ideas equally. I will also try to be a good communicator and a good listener too, that anyone can come up and talk to me freely. I'm really very much proud of my school and will never forget any school values at any point of my life. I will also try to be a good role model for all my dear friends. I will try new things for the betterment of our school. If you elect me as your Vice Head Girl, I'll never leave any stones to be unturned to bring glory and laurels to our school. Thank you.
I am Navdeep P of class 9B. I am studying in the school for last 5 years. I stand here with great pride and honor as a nominee for the post of sports captain. I am confident that I would be a positive leader. Mahatma Gandhi once told that great leaders do not tell what to do, they show how it's done. If I become the sports captain, I promise to solve each and every problems related to academics, sports and other activities and stand with you and make this year an amazing one. Together we can excel, together we can succeed. Thank you.
A warm hello to all my teachers and my friends. It's me, Aditya of class 9A. It is a pleasure to compete for the position of school sports captain. Being a part of school's leadership team, I would always try to improve not only myself, but also my fellow mates. If I get a chance to be a sports captain, I would like to implement the idea of starting a sports club and also conduct various competitions for the betterment of physical and mental health of students in these tough times. I promise that I will be the bridging gap between the students and the teachers. Together, we could make sure of all our mental health by encouraging and supporting each other. I will always be there to fulfill my duties towards each one of you in any situations. I will also make sure about the active participations of all my colleagues. Together, we may not bring a big change, but what matters, taking small steps towards our goal. Thank you. Stay home. Stay safe.
I am Mohammed Fawaz of 8A. Today I am standing before you as a candidate of Vice Sports Captain position. Sports are an important part of a student's growth and development. It helps in the development of mental health and physical fitness of the body. Through participation in sports and games, students gain various skills, experience, and confidence that are helpful for developing their personality. If I become a Vice Sports Captain, I will motivate and support the students in participation, competitive spirit, and sportsmanship. Thank you all.
Warm greetings to all. I'm Nived P of class 8B. I'm a candidate competing for the position of school sports vice captain. Sports is something I always love. I've been an active person in all sports activities and competitions held by our school. If I have been elected, I promise to be a great helping hand and a support to my captain as well as my colleagues. I will also try to be a good team member and work along with my captain for the betterment of our school. As we all know that due to this current pandemic situation, our physical and mental health is being affected. So I promise to be a support system by encouraging you, and I will make sure that myself will be a good sports vice captain for you by taking all my responsibilities, keeping organized thoughts, and to be a good team member. Together we could be the change which you want to see. So I will try my best to be a good sports vice captain to my captain with all my support. I will strive to follow old school characteristics honesty, respect, consideration, and cooperation, and follow my school guidance. Thank you.
Hey there! How are you doing? Do you remember me? Yeah, I'm Dia Ajish of grade 8A. I was wondering, what if there was no sports around us? I'm before you to say something important. This year, I'm a candidate for the Vice Sports Captain election. I hope that you'll surely support me. If I'm the captain, I'll be with you throughout the year. I'll help you discover your inner talents in sports and give you chances, but no excuses. I'll be with you. Hang on there. Bye.
My name is Akshara and I am studying at 8A. I am nominated for Vice Sports Captain. I am confident that I would be a positive leader. I am willing to give my time and 100% effort to make a positive sporting environment. My vision is to make Christnagar number 1 at sports and to give equal opportunities to all. I will inspire and encourage students to participate in various sports activities. This will happen if we have focus and determination. Being a leader does not only help me serve you all, but it will also be a great personal achievement for me. I will proudly wear the jersey as a part of the sports team. Together we will succeed, and yes, we will. Thank you.
Hi friends! Do you remember me? Yes, I am your Hindu student. I'm from class 9A. I hope that you all are healthy and safe in your home. I'm a candidate contesting for the cultural secretary position. So friends, what is culture? It is the excellence of taste in arts and humanity. If you help me win, I assure you that I will fulfill all the responsibilities given to me sincerely. I will try my level best. Formerly, being a leader, I have the experience to fit in this role. I will always be with you and help you with all the cultural activities. More than all, what I would like to be with you is a good friend, a good supporter, and a helping hand. Your vote for me is a vote for change. It's a vote for diligence. It's a vote for performance. And it's a vote for teamwork. Together we can work as a team. Together we can succeed, and yes, we will. Together we can take our school to great height, and yes, we can. By following all the rules given by the government, together we can fight this pandemic situation. Thank you. Have a nice day. Stay home, stay safe.
Good morning everyone. I am Anashura Saji of class 9B and I am nominated for the Cultural Secretary for the Students' Council. A Cultural Secretary is one who assists in all the programs and activities that are conducted in and out of the school. So if I will be the Cultural Secretary of my school, I will work hard to fulfill all the responsibilities that are given to me. Thank you.
Respected Principal, Vice Principal, Academic Coordinator, teachers and my dear friends. I am Riyamuni of class 9B. Today it's a great pleasure for me that I got a golden opportunity to speak few words for my election as a Cultural Secretary. For those who don't know, I am standing as a candidate for the post Cultural Secretary of our school. Before I get started with my speech, I would like to introduce to you all a famous proverb. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Yes, and today I am here to prove this proverb. Every day with curricular activities can make our daily life stressful and also boring. As a student, I believe that one of the best ways to come out of disappointment is to have some entertainment. In order to make our mind fresh and calm, we need to have some extracurricular activities. There are still many students who only focuses on studying and they are really not interested in any of the extracurricular activities. You shouldn't be like that. I was also a student who only focused on studies. Later on, I came out of it because I realized that this is not going to lead me to anywhere. So I started adding many other interesting extracurricular activities in my daily routine. There are many students who pull themselves backwards rather than coming to the front in case of participation. If you give me an opportunity to be the cultural secretary of our school with your valuable votes, then I promise you that I will put forward my greatest effort and hard work to bring those students pulling themselves backward to the front. And that is my aim. Let everyone know that you are a talented boy or girl. Let everyone know the talent that was hidden in your mind. Last but not the least, I would like to end my speech by reminding you the inspiring quotes of J.C. Cathedral. Participation is more important than succeeding or failing. Thank you to each and everyone for sparing your valuable time with us. Have a great day.
Greetings to everyone. Respected Principal, Vice Principal, Academic Coordinator, teachers, and my dear friends. Here I am, Bharati A.S. of Class 9B, standing before you as a candidate of the post Cultural Secretary. I strongly believe that all should have an extracurricular habit. If I get a chance to be the Cultural Secretary, I would like to assist you all in all programs and activities which are conducted in and outside school. And also, I want to build and promote a culture that is more inclusive and motivates students to participate in almost all cultural activities. And I would like to make you all aware about how important having an extracurricular activity is. My ultimate aim is to organize the events which provide students with the opportunity to strengthen their life skills and bring out the real me hidden inside them. And I believe that if I get a chance to be the cultural secretary, I'll try my best to keep you and help you engaged with activities and programs. And as we all know, right now we are up against a crisis. I hope everyone are fine and safe at your home. Thank you.
Respected Principal, Vice Principal, Academic Coordinator, teachers, and my dear friends. I am Fida of Class 9E. Today, I stand before you as a candidate to the Cultural Secretary post. Before that, we probably use the word culture, right? So what is the actual meaning of culture of a school? The culture of a school includes the art, craft like dance, music, the language which the students use, their habits, expectations, traditions, etc. determines the culture of a school. And the culture of a school determines how a school should work. And the cultural secretary is a person or a leader who assists in every activities and programs held in and out of the school. So I, Fida of Class 9E, is standing as a candidate to this cultural secretary post. If I be the cultural secretary of the school, I'll work hard to promote and motivate every student from every background to participate in every cultural activities held in our school. And I'll strengthen their skills and bring out the real performer hidden inside everyone, and especially to those silent listeners. And I'll be a supporting friend for you all, and I'll provide a safe, supporting, encouraging and challenging environment for all of you, which in turn allows students to involve in academic achievement in studies as well as in cultural activities. Thus in turn increase the achievement of the school. By this, I am concluding my speech, and I will be honored if any one of you chose to vote for me as the Cultural Secretary of the school. Thank you.
Hello friends and teachers, my name is Hiroshan Lal Mohammad Hirojlal of Class 8A, but you guys can call me Hero for short. Ever since the pandemic, you guys know me through online classes, and I'm currently residing in Dubai. I like to spend my free time by reading books, listening to music and playing games. So I heartfully appreciate all your support to elect me as the school magazine editor. And hopefully all that support will bring out the best in me to bring you guys a nice school magazine. Thank you and have a great day.
Hello my dear friends, I hope you're all safe. Students need to have their own voice, so make the right choice. I think you all may know I am new to the Christnagar school. So it's the first day when I visited the school. I was so fascinated by the school and its atmosphere. As a newcomer, I want to get involved in the school's activities and to contribute my best. I am Raman Rajesh from 8th B and I am running for magazine editor. My vision is that each student is enabled to develop the skills and confidence to become a better version of themselves. As a magazine editor, I will motivate and encourage you all to uplift your skills to present and the best possible outcome. As a continuous reader, I assure that I can do more innovative things to awake your inborn talents. However, I say it's awesome that you all are intelligent people who realize that reaching any goal starts by taking the first step. So let me remind you, choosing me for the magazine editor is also choosing a better chance for yourself and everyone to grow. So please do vote for me. Be bright. Vote for the right. Thank you.
Respected Principal, Vice Principal, Academic Coordinator, teachers and my dear friends. Myself Nila Krishna PD of Class 9A. Stand here with a great pride and honor as the nominee for the post of magazine editor of our school for this academic year. A school magazine is a great platform to showcase the ideas, creativity, talent and inner thoughts of all the students in the school, and to successfully achieve it would primarily require a great lot of teamwork. If voted to power, I assure you of being a well-mannered and approachable person open to your advices. I would make sustained efforts to bring out the budding talents of our school in the form of various articles and stir the mind of the readers. Being the magazine editor, make a promise to the school that through my determination and hard work, I would undertake any duty entrusted to me by the school authorities and fulfill it in the best possible way. I would be elated if you cast your vote in my favor and give me the opportunity to represent me as the magazine editor of our school. Once again, myself Nila Krishna PD of Class 9A, standing for the post of magazine editor for this academic year. Thank you.
I am Vishnupriya of Class 9A. I am participating in the category of School Magazine Editor. Well, the responsibilities of a school magazine editor are many. A magazine, as the organ of the institution, is an apt medium of self-expression for the students. It contains a wide variety of essays and compositions, poetry, fiction, and various kinds of drawings and cartoons. A magazine promotes creativity and nurtures latent skills of young minds. I think this is the best way to gauge the academic, co-curricular and extracurricular activities in the index of our school. So friends, do not forget my name. I am now stronger to you. Do vote for change. Each vote in my favor, and you will be immensely satisfied that you have elected the most fantabulous magazine editor of our school. Thank you.
The first draft reveals the art. Revision reveals the artist. I am Shrestha of Class 9B. Today I am standing here in front of you as a candidate for the Girl Magazine Editor post of the new Student Council. Before beginning my speech, I would like to thank my respectful teachers for nominating me and believing in me. I hope I can live up to your expectations. As we all know, magazines are all about memories. It is the treasured collection of the most colorful, vibrant and never to return time of our lives. And so it's a precious souvenir for all of us. The preparation of a magazine is not an easy task. It requires a great teamwork. It would be an immense pleasure if I can be a part of the editorial team. I'll thereby be contributing my sincere participation in making of the magazine, and I'll also help in generating ideas for the magazine and making it a valuable one and not just a book filled with stories, poems and essays. Thank you.
10 posts and 31 contestants. It's quite a big number. Tough choice to make. Tough for both contestants and you. So, be bright and vote for the right. Just do it. Till then, this is Parthiv signing off.